Hello. Good. It's Reanna here. I'm first going to try to find myself. That's always a thing nowadays with Facebook. But I hope I'm visible. Let's see. Yeah, I can see myself and I can see it's not exactly the way it should be. I think this is better. I think this is better. Hello. Okay, let's see if I can see your comments. That would be nice too. And let's see. Hello. You are here and I can read your comments, and that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Yeah, welcome first of all to my live. I prepared a couple of things, and you see my flowers. I will keep them like this. These are mini orchids. Aren't they cute? They are the cutest. They are small. Normally the orchids are like this big, but these are really, really small. And I saw them this afternoon at our supermarket, and I thought, oh, I will take them with me because I'm going live and I'm going to make paper orchids or something like that. A bit of a fantasy orchid, but something like this. And I have an example in front of me. So I love them. I love orchids. They are so beautiful. There we go. Yeah, of course, first of all, if you like, share and comment on this video and like it and share it, you might win a gift certificate. Who knows? And as far as I know, every Monday, Els will announce a winner. And I'm sorry, I can't read the comments if it's on there. So so yeah, I'm doing it like this. Good. Yeah. Oh, good thing, Sue. Hello from Sweden. I would love to go to Sweden. I actually have a cousin who lives in Sweden. And due to COVID and everything, it has been quite impossible to visit her. But who knows, one day. Yeah, good. I'm going to start. I prepared a few things. Okay, first of all, I'm going to make orchids with the Florals 15. It's from the latest release. So the 15. And these two are from the 16. And I think I can use them in the middle part. I think I will use them for that. And of course there are hundreds kinds of orchids. I have been to an orchid farm in Thailand years ago, and I saw them all. And it's gorgeous. And they don't plant them, they hang them. So you see all those hanging orchids, all kinds of small, big, purple, white, all kinds of shapes. So with making orchids, you can do anything. You can't go wrong. This is my practice orchids. I'm not going to do this one today, but it's actually, I'm going to do it the same way, but use different colors. But this is with a heart, with purple and a bit of yellow and gold. And I really like them. But today I'm using other paper and this doesn't fit the paper, so I'm going to make a bit of a different one. And as a base, I am going to use a shadow box. This is for later. This is the thing I'm going to work with. I already prepared it because otherwise this live will take an hour and a half or 2 hours, and it will be too long, I think. So I'm going to make a shadow box. And this is what I prepared. I'm not ready yet. This is just the base of the shadow box. And I made it smaller. I made it 4.5 by 7.5 inch. So it was sort of a slimline shadow box this time. And this is the normal size, the 7.5 inch. But this, I just cut it off until 4.5 inch. And yeah, then you have a shadow box one. I also prepared this. This is going to be on here when I'm done, and it's going to have a text. on there. And this is the edge die from the Art Journal specials. You see? Yeah, Sir Stamp-A-Lot. Those, I use those frames, and I use the thin frames. And the paper is from a Japanese company, Asuka Studio or something like that. But I wanted a bit of a soft, flowery paper because of the white orchids. So that's why I chose this one. But this is the edge die from the Art Journal specials. And I just placed it on the paper, ran it through my cutting machine, and placed it on the other side, ran it through my cutting machine, and used my paper cutter to make it this size. But this is for later, but that's what I did. Yeah, Tracy, it's my favorite too. I just love working. I have made about 10 or 11 or something with the paper flowers in it. I will use this later as well, but that's for later. This is what I prepared. I also already die cutted a few things. I die cutted this and I die cutted this. Okay, the flowers. Let's first do the flowers. I have the soft finish cardstock. It's not a lot anymore. I have extra watercolor paper just in case it's not enough. I have to buy a new one. But okay, that happens sometimes. I use it a lot. Let's see. I have my mini die cutting machine because my big one just doesn't fit here. I'm just going to die cut the pretty flowers. So, one flower. Yeah, it's always nice to combine, well, things you've got. And I have a lot of from Elizabeth Craft Design, so I use the different lines to combine, yeah, well, everything. Whether it's a traveler's notebook or in my planner or in the shadow box. You might have seen a lot of shadow books from me with, well, all kinds of things. With a window from the Art Journal specials, or the Volkswagen from the Planner Essentials. I just love combining every thing. So I'm just die cutting a couple of flowers. And I did not prepare this because I wanted to show you from scratch. I just wanted to show you how I do it. You can do it your way, of course. No problem at all. But I think it's going to be a nice one. I'm going to make a shaker card with the orchids. I think it will be pretty. I hope so. So that's 2. Oh, flowers are still in there. There we go. It's still in there. Where is my thingy? Ah, there we go. It's stuck a bit, but I have this and it's so easy to get it out then. Let's do another one. It's the 14 or the 15? Oh, the 14, you are right. I thought it was the 15. I'm tired. I can see that I'm tired. It was my day off today. And in the end, I ended up working. And I thought, okay, well, I will do half a day then. And I ended up working all day with a lot of stress. And had to hurry to prepare for tonight and make dinner and do groceries and everything. So I'm just a bit tired. And I have a new job. So every information is a lot. It's just a lot. Ah, that's it. It's something with 15. The 15th of June. That's it. I am sorry. The Florals 14. My bad, my mistake. I have to go to sleep, I think. There we go. It's always tiring to have a new job with so much information, but I'm doing my best to absorb all the information, and I need more paper and I'm out of paper, so. Yeah, that's the frames, Honora. I'm tired too. We are both tired. Okay, we are tired together. That's a better feeling than being tired alone. But that's exactly what it is. The frames dice. And then the small one. That's this one. And I think this will be my last big flower. And then I need a few smaller ones. Oh, no, no, no. Not good. I need a few smaller ones for another purpose. Yeah, the cling-free sheet we don't have here. I've never seen it too. That's why I have this for all my, especially for the intricate dies. I have never seen them here in the Netherlands. But, well, that's okay, because it works. I like this as well. Okay, good. Then a few of the smaller ones, and then I think I'm done die cutting. Yeah, I am taking care of myself, but it's just a lot because, well, everything is new. Let's do a few. And it's a very busy job, I must say. I now work in a hospital, and then behind the scenes, a dryer sheet. Oh, just a dryer sheet. Yeah, you can do that. But I always think when if I use a dryer sheet, then it won't die cut as well as it normally does. Maybe that's just in my head. That's possible. I don't know. Yeah, I know you can use them for inks and for watercolor. Yeah, those drying sheets are fun. Let's see, can I do 2? I think I can. And then I'm done for now. So. There we are. So, okay. Done with the boring stuff, right? Oh, it didn't die good the way it should have. Let's see how far we get. Good. Part 1, die cutting the leaves. That's one part. Then I'm going to color. And these are the flowers. 1, 2, 3 flowers. There we are. The rest will be done later. Good. Then it's time to decide what color you would like to use. And this is my paper. So they have light colors. So I want to have white orchids with a bit of pink and a bit of yellow. I think that will be pretty. That's what I'm going to do. Hello. Hello. I need a paper underneath. Yeah, here it is for the ink. The colors. There we go. I have gold here. That's fun as well. I have pink. And these are just chalk inks. My English is always awful when I'm tired. chalky ink. Yeah, and it's Versa Magic, but you can use Distress ink as well, or Distress Oxide, or you can use whatever you want. I have the velvets. I also have yellow. Yeah, and you can even use the archival ink. It really doesn't matter for coloring the flowers. It will be pretty anyway. Then some blending tools. What do I have? I think that will be enough for now. And I even have an old brush, and you can use that as well for the details. So let's see what's going to be nice. I think it will be pretty. Now, there's a name for these kind of orchids, but it's a Latin name. I don't remember it anymore, but there is a name for these kind of orchids. And we can do two things. We can make them like this and then just have them there, or we can cut a piece and you will get those half orchids, like the real one. I will show you. Like this one, you see, it's more on top, and on the bottom there's nothing. That's nice as well. So I have the example in front of me. Yeah, they are easy to take care of, Els, definitely. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay, first the coloring. And you don't need a lot of coloring on this, but I just want to use a bit of pink. I think I will use this one. Just a little bit in the middle. Just a bit of shade. And this is a very pretty pink, the Victorian Velvet. I think it's a very pretty pink. You don't need to color a lot with orchids, unless you make them purple or bright pink, or, well, whatever you want to do. And I'm actually going to cut them so they will be smaller on one side. Ja, Suzanne, dit is de nummer 14. Ja, dit is de number 14. Going to cut this part off. So this is going to be the base of my orchid. So I'm going to make a different one than this one. Okay, going to do the same to the other two. I just got one off. And the last one. This is easy coloring, isn't it? So. Look, yeah. I must say, I don't have, how we say in Holland, I don't have green fingers. That's an expression in Dutch. If you have green fingers, you can take care of your garden and your plants like very good. I don't really have those green fingers, but I do my best. And orchids, yeah, I can have them quite long. I think the base is ready. Then the more difficult part, the inner part. And I'm going to use these three for the bigger inner parts, and I'm going to use a small one for the hearts. Okay, I'm going to shape them later. These are going to be yellow. It's going to be beautiful, Honora, really is. Yellow. Yeah. Okay. Again, you don't, oh, where's my third? Oh, yeah. Do not color a lot because it's a very delicate flower. And in this case, oh, I do not want to have too much color. I'm going to do something else with this as well. And this one, the very, very middle parts, a bit more yellow. But light yellow. There we go. And the heart is going to be pink again. Oh. But then the whole heart. I'm going to do both sides because in this case I'm going to fold it. This little one is from the 16. I'm quite sure it's the 16. It's the big flower, and there's this die set in there. Oh, hello. This one. And those are the smaller ones. But I have been wrong with the numbers before today. I really thought it was the 16. Black finger. I have black fingers after this. Oh no. Pink fingers. I don't have green fingers. I'm not doing very well with my plants and flowers. We have strawberries in our garden and they're actually growing into strawberries this year. I was very surprised. And then dots. I'm going to use a colored pencil to make little dots because that's typical for an orchid. Oh, difficult to see the color. I think this will be okay. The Distress Oxide is a bit of a chalk ink. Again, that's today it's a difficult word. And the Distress ink, the other one, is not. It's another kind of ink, and I love using them both. I actually use them both a lot. But maybe the Distress Oxide more with stencils or coloring flowers or something, and the Distress inks, yeah, for completely other things. It's really fun to use, well, but both of them. I'm going to make a little, and it's quite random, but this is typical for the orchids. A green thumb, okay. Yeah, we have the green fingers, but the green thumb will do as well. And this is just a colored pencil. There we are. I do like the colors, I must say. yeah, the Distress Oxide is more water reactive for sure, but it's a completely different kind of ink. And as Sylvia says, the chalk ink, the oxide, is more, yeah, it's not really translucent. It's really a chalk ink, a dye ink. But then again, the Distress ink is also a dye ink. Okay. I love those different kinds of expressions in every country. We do have some fun expressions in Dutch, but I know a lot of expressions in English are very funny as well. That's it for now. I'm going to shape them. You don't need them for now. Where's my shaping set? Here it is. You can do a splattering as well, but I think this is more accurate. How do you say that? It's more precise. There we are. There we go. And I need one more, and that's the pincers. There we go. I'm going to shape them. The orchids are going to be like this, and I want them to fold this way, that way. I'm going to use a tool for that. It's just to distress the paper a bit. You can use other things for this as well, of course. But this is what I use. More detailed, yeah, definitely more detailed. Yeah, the dots make the orchid, I think. Because it's really typical for an orchid. And as there are hundreds and hundreds kinds of orchids, this is what really is, you can recognize them by the dots. Not ready yet, right? It's just distressing the paper, and you can use other things for that too, but I don't want it to be perfect. Because the leaves, like the one in front of me, are a bit wrinkly too. In Sweden it's also green fingers. Oh, you see, it's something typical for the flower and plants world, for the flora, we say here in the Netherlands. There we are. Okay. Good. Last one. Yeah, wrist corsages are with orchids. I have seen that, Judy. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Honora. That's me too. I'm not good with plants and flowers. But an orchid, I don't know. I can have an orchid because it doesn't need a lot of water. So when I forget a week, then it doesn't die right away. So that's why I bought a mini orchid, because I did not have anything in my house anymore. Distressing the paper, it's a fun job. Yeah, I am actually, that's what I'm doing, Diane. I am breaking the paper, I'm distressing the paper. I don't want the paper to be like very, like this. I don't want that. I want a more natural look, although it's is still a bit of a fantasy flower, let's be honest, but I don't want to have that paper look. Oh, this is still necessary for me. I'm a bit more careful with this one. There we are. And I want this one to be very tiny. Oh, it's going to be a fun flower, I can tell. And it's going to be a very nice shaker box. So, I'm going to glue them. I'm just going to use glue because the paper is not so heavy or something. I don't need my glue gun for this. Let's see how I want to position it. And like this. Yeah. Okay. And then the middle part. It's going to be in the heart as well. Oh, it's fun already. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love it. And then the pink one. And I need this one. My tweezers, I think you call them. For the heart. Oh yeah. Oh, this worked out great. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. This is my orchid. I love it. And not difficult at all. Those number 14 dies are quite versatile, I must say. I love them. In the middle, there we go. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Completely different than the example, but I love them. Yeah. Yep. Nou, geen siliconenkit. No. Yeah, Els, it's really fun to make. Is there another challenge like lilies or something? I want to make lilies. I'm going to try lilies as well because there are all kinds of lilies and I love lilies. I think it's possible with the 14 as well, making lilies. Because I know somebody asked Els about orchids. Well, you can make them. You can make orchids. Els Schutte made them. And some Karen, I never say Karen or Karan. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Gerber. She did it. And I think Joseph made them. You can make orchids, but you can also make lilies, calla lilies. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, lilies. Yeah. I think next live will be lilies. The next paper flower live. Good. You can see them, right? These are my orchids, but I want to make, how do you say those? These as well. A few of them. Yeah, okay. Now I'm very tired. I can't remember the word. These. I want to make these. Somebody will know. Buds. Okay, these are called buds as well. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, I have those. I want to use them. I use them for the buds. Let's make 2. I want to make buds, yeah, a few of them, just a few. And I'm going to use this one, and maybe I have a bigger one too. These are really handy. Also for roses or peonies, I think you call them. Yeah. Yeah, the scrapbook paper is also a bit of the, yeah, absolutely. They will be great on this. Oh, I'm absolutely in love. How stupid. I'm in love with something I created myself. It's a stupid thing to say. I know, I'm sorry, but I am. I really love them. I think they're very cute. And a bigger one. Yeah, let's do 2 small ones and a big one. Do I have a small one here? Yeah. Good. Again, first let's color them. And I just want to color one part, and I'm going to make them light green, like shabby shutter green. I think that will be fine. Let's remove the pink. Yeah, it looks wonderful on the black. Definitely looks great on the black. You are right. Oh, 2 white. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's see if I can make a little hole. Peonies. I love peonies as well. Basically, I do love flowers and I do love plants, but it's very hard to keep them. And no, I have to make a little hole. I have something here for that. Yeah. Let's see if I can use them now. Nope. Should be able to do this. Hello. Okay, other idea. I don't want to use this part anyway. And I'm not very patient. Yeah. Good. Going to distress the paper again. And use this. It's a bit more difficult, but it will be okay. No, 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 not to my liking. I'm going to do something else. Where is my... Going to do a bit more circling around. Sometimes you have to try out new things. There we go. This should be better. Yeah, better. Okay, where's my glue? Here. So let's use the glue to... I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit quiet. I'm concentrating. Okay, good. Can I talk? I think so. That's one. It's more difficult than I thought. And 2 small ones. Okay, again, I'm using my tool to distress the paper. And then there's the glue. I think this will be too small, but let's see. Oh no, it's okay. I can still hear my son playing and he should be sleepy. I'll go into under the shower or something, but I think when my life is over, I have to talk to my son. Yeah, it's going to be alright, but it's just a bit more difficult than I thought. But that's okay. Doesn't always have to be easy, right? There we go. Just folding it around the butt. Okay, that's for later. Then, the shaker cards. Flowers. Oh, I have these. I have to color them. I almost forgot to color this. But that's a quick work. That's done fast. Let's see if I can use a darker green. I have the peeled paint. That should be darker. Yeah. That's a good color. This is just coloring the green. Yeah, they get away with it because I am live and they know it. And they should go to bed already. I think he's playing a game with a friend of his, because that's what they do nowadays. They have a headset and they can talk to one another while playing the game, and they forget about the time. And they forget about their mommy and everything else. Bit more green on this one and a bit more glue, I think. Okay. Good. That's it for now for the flowers. I'm going to prepare the cards. Yeah, he's going to get away with it. Well, until I'm ready. And then not anymore. Okay, the base. This is just the frames dies, and I cut the really, I'm tired and my English is getting worse. The upper and the lower part to 4.5 inch. That's about 11 centimeters, and this remained the same, 19 centimeters or 7.5 inch. That's what I did. I also cut again acetate, hard to see, but again the same, 4.5 by 7.5 inch or 11 by 19 centimeters. It fits right on there, you see? Now I have a closed box. That's, I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it is. First of all, I'm going to fill the shadow box. And here I am again with my cardboard from a mailbox. It's nothing fancy, because this is going to be on here, And I want 2 shaker parts. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use cardboard to fill up the middle part. You won't see it because this is on top. And I'm going to do this so that I don't need so much shaker material. It will stay on this side and on this side. Otherwise I will have to use a lot of material. Let's see if this fits. Perfect. So this is what I'm going to do. First I'm going to glue it. Here is my glue. So this is about the middle. And then there's this one. And a third one and a fourth one, and that's it. And this is just from a box from the mail. I received a package box. So now I divided this in 2. I do have shaker material. Where is it? Here. I have white and pink. I'm going to use a bit of both on both sides. There we are. And this is a new one. I haven't opened it yet. Always have to be careful opening these things. Oh. Again, you have to be careful opening these things. I think this will be quite enough. There we are. Shaker material. I will glue this on top. Do I have something to glue it down with? Yeah. I will just use glue because you won't see it. It's a bit static. And it's a shaker material in well, white and pink because it fits the paper and the flowers. I will glue the acetate on there. And still might go alongside both sides, but that's okay. I don't think you will see the glue when it's dry, but just to make sure, I cut these and they fit on top like that, and it will cover the edges. And I just use the same size as the edge. I think it's a good idea to put it on there. I often use the mailbox boxes. I often use them for all kinds of things, I must say. I will show you what else I use them for in a minute. It's like pizza boxes. They always come in handy. There we are. Oh. Is it on there? Not quite. Yeah, now it is. And the last one. And I think it will be pretty. There we go. And we don't see the glue on the acetate anymore. Which of course is a good thing. There we are. Now we are going to assemble the flowers. And first I'm going to assemble this on here. Oh, this is pretty. I have stamps here because I want to stamp a text on there. I have Planner Essential stamps here. And where is my acrylic block? It's here. I need a new one. I want to use this one. And I want to use a text. And I want to use, I love those random memories that make me stop and just smile. Or the best thing about memories is making them, but I think this one. Because I think I'm going to use this one for somebody who is going to retire. And she is the one I'm following up in the hospital where I'm working now. And she has, she's going to retire. And doesn't want to know about it really. But, oh, first this one. It's quite difficult, so I don't want to have a text like retire or something on there, but she does have a lot of memories. She worked there for almost 30 years, so this is a beautiful text. Oh, I'm going to do this a bit here, otherwise I don't see it. I hope I did it right because I'm not on top of it. And I think so. Yeah, this is not really an official acrylic block, and I have those official ones and they clean up much nicer than this one. This one. But it still works. I mean, alcohol might be doing the trick. Yeah. And text. Okay, again, maybe you will see my hair. Oh. It's quite difficult to see when you're like seeing it like that instead of on top. Oh, pretty. Yeah. It's going to be a pretty card. Oh, now I hear the shower. Somebody has the sense to shower. Whether it's my daughter or my son, I don't know. Yeah. I should have used the sticker sheets, but I kind of always forget that. And I have enough laying around. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, not too much glue. Yeah, I should have used the sticker sheets. Where is my baby wipes? There. Yeah, Angel, I think so too. He thought, oh, my mother is almost ready. That's not a good thing. No, it's a very, very sweet boy who normally listens a lot, but when he's gaming, he kind of forgets everything around him. I'm going to dry this with my shirt. Okay, yeah, okay. Now the last thing I have to do is place the orchids on there, which I love. I love them. Absolutely love them. Yeah, the same with us crafting, absolutely. It's not like I don't understand him, right? I do understand him. I do. Well, I'm not a mother who shouts at him or something like that, because it doesn't work. I have to just gently tell him. The only thing I have to do is go upstairs and look at him, and he knows enough. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I don't have to say a word. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Yeah, pretty, pretty, pretty. I like making things pretty. I know a lot of people like other things, but I love making things pretty. Where do I want this one? Maybe, but this is always my thing, eh? Then I'm going to assemble, and then I'm always overthinking where I want things. Yeah, Roelie, just a look is enough. But normally the children just listen very well, so that's why one look is enough. And I want one here. More like here. Oh, I'm going to glue that. One here, yeah. Yeah, okay, I know what I want. There we go. Ooh. There we are. And I want this one here. Okay, I'm getting quiet again because I'm thinking where I want it. They are too close together. I glued it wrong. On the other hand, does it really matter? No. Oh, I love the orchids. Is this one smaller? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy me. These two are together, but that's okay. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Then we have the buds. Yep. Yeah, I don't know who asked for the orchids else. I don't know if anyone knows. But, well, I think the team made a lot of orchids. So I think we let her show that, yeah, it's very possible to make orchids. Definitely possible. Next stop, lilies. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. Yeah, I think this is it. And exactly in time. I don't know how I did that, because normally I'm not that good to do everything in 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the idea I had. Definitely. The shaker box with the orchids. This is pretty. Yeah, I love it. Okay, I'm in love. Maybe I will use this one later. I don't know. I don't really think it's necessary. Maybe here. But yeah. This is it for now. The shaker card with the orchids. I'm going to say thank you for watching. And until next time. Maybe with the lilies, maybe with Article specials, or maybe with the planner essentials. I don't know yet, but we will see. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Bye bye.